Football Manager 26 might not be great, but the graphics are. You've sent me your best goals. Oh, yo, that's insane! And there are some absolute bangers in here, and we are gonna rate every single one of them on a totally objective scale that's not subjective at all. And we start with I'm Probably Alex. Said a couple of bangers from my center backs. Can't wait for some absolute bangers, dude. Send it! I mean, to be fair, the placement on that was exceptional. Inside of the post and in from that kind of distance. I mean, I'd like to see him try and do that 10 times in a row. Ah, what a beautiful game this is. Nice bend on that. It's like a scene from Bend It Like Beckham. Look at that. What a hit. I mean, keeper doesn't even have a chance at that one. Hot start to our best goals video. Then we have Legna, which sounds like they're trying to get me to say something I'm not supposed to say. They also have an own goal, but it's one of the best own goals you'll ever see. I'll be the judge of that. First of all, shout out to the HD recording here. I thought it was going to be a hilarious own goal going that way. This is the biggest distance on an own goal I've ever seen. This dude's 45 yards from the other goal. Also, the keeper, absolute disaster here. Not being able to stop that ball. All you have to do is get in the way a little bit. Next is from Mafahuga. Said the best position to do that kind of... Bad words. My mom warned me about you. Good ball. Ben Sabaini, Seru Garasi, Gross, Jan Kuda. Oh, wait, no, whoa. That shot didn't go in? It's hard to tell, right? There's something we need to, as a community, come together and collectively agree on. We need to learn how to capture video from your computer here in some sort of definition other than whatever this is. Because I can barely tell what's going on, but this shot does not go in. It hits the crossbar. Here it is now. It goes up in the air. The keeper doesn't know what it is, and this guy bikes it in on the goal line while the keeper is diving at him. That's insane. That's insane. Are we gonna get good goals or just completely chaotic ones? The next one's from David Hendy. All right, David. I'm locked in, David. Oh, is that a turnover? Oh, it is a turnover. My boy Elding. Is he the one that's gonna do it? Elding, the ball. Oh, yo! Ooh. There is range and accuracy on that bicycle kick, brother. Look at where he's hitting this from. This pass went to Narnia. He's at the edge of the 18, and he catches that so clean. Next, Barack. All right, said not just in FM26, possibly the best goal I've ever scored in any FM. That's what we want to hear. But Barack has sent us the replay. The recording starts, and it's the Berghaus of a Steven variety that's celebrating a goal here, but we don't know what goal's been scored. I want to see something that's like FM26. Oh, the filth! No. Absolutely not. So we're supposed to be rating these, and that bicycle kick in the last goal, I'm giving that a 10 out of 10. But chat, just kidding, this is a video. If you want to hear me talk to chat, I do stream on Twitch and on Zealand Live, the YouTube channel, so you can check those streams out. I'll see you there. Why'd I just wink at you? I have no idea. But chat, seriously, this might also be a 10. Did you see the last pass? One, this looks like that famous Arsenal goal with a you know what I'm talking about. Ball knowers know what I'm talking about. This looks like that. Boop, boop. Look at that touch. Oh my goodness. Casper Dahlberg should be arrested and tried at The Hague for this. What is this? Witchcraft and wizardry amongst muggles going on here. The flick through to the Berghaus, who takes a touch. I kind of wish he didn't take that touch. I wish he'd just taken that first time. This is filth of the highest order. We're gonna need Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs to clean this up. That is crazy work. That is one of my favorite goals I've ever seen on Football Manager. That's a 10 out of 10 too, chat. That's a 10 out of 10 too. I kind of forgot I was supposed to be rating these. I got too into it. Not sure why he's shooting from there, but I'll take it. Sounds promising. Where's he shooting from, Bob? From there. Oh, it's the outside of the foot. Oh, it's so disgusting. That's nasty. That's unbelievable. He scooped it outside of the foot. This is like Luka Modric's dream here. What a goal. What level is this? This is in the FA Cup. I mean, look at where he's hitting this from. That's from a cool 45 yards out, at least. That's one of the best goals I've ever seen. How's that not a 10? It's gotta be. I suck at this rating thing, but seriously, tell me which one of those 3 goals isn't a 10. Loaded up my old FM24 save and had this masterpiece. All right, LF, let's see what you got. It's PSG, which if you're managing PSG, that's like minus 10 points to Gryffindor right there. Coyote, Simmons, Coyote. Okay. Oh, come on. I mean, let's be honest though. This is the type of goal I feel like you should be scoring if you're PSG, but the passing combination goals we are seeing, that little cheeky backheel to tee up the goal, that's sick. That's worth seeing. That's a 7 out of 10. Sorry. It's a 5 out of 10 because we've seen some unbelievable goals, but that's a beautifully constructed goal, and I'm liking that. I'm liking that being in this game. All right, we have the Fark Knight, which, look at this dude's profile picture. That's a 10 out of 10 just straight away. Starts from the opposition free kick, the build-up, then the first-time pass, over-the-shoulder finish, très magnifique, massif, by the way, check him out, just recommending the player. All right, so there's some saucy build-up here. We're knocking the ball around, and then this is where we pick up the hot stuff. Ball popped out wide by Reece. First time ball over the top. We might see better goals. We will not see look at this finish. It's impudent. It's childish. It's a wave of the foot on a long ball over the shoulder, just catching the keeper by surprise, a flick right by them. And what a pass by this guy. Insane ball. I mean, the speed at which that gets up the field. I'm giving that a 9. I'm giving that a 9 out of 10 just because I got to leave some room here. Next up is Joel Ling. I don't think that's how you spell Joel, but I'm not. Oh, interception. Okay. Ooh, that was a Meg. He's still going. And the bike. Okay, I mean, you know, it's a pretty standard bike, but this is a pretty beautiful long run to set it up before. The guy literally intercepts a pass back here, then Megs the poor guy, then just like beats him again in order to get the ball across. And that is, I want to say, like a vintage bicycle kick. You know, we'll give that a 6 out of 10. I don't know why I'm not feeling it as much as I should. Steve Harrington. Hey, big couple of weeks for you, Steve. Said, sorry for the terrible video. It is quite terrible. And we've got audio. I love when people film their computer and they probably don't think about the fact that I am going to be able to hear them breathing. Try not to get distracted by the dog growling in the background. At least I would assume that's a dog. I would hope that that's a dog. That or something from the Upside Down has finally found you. I was worried this angle wasn't going to show us anything. This is nasty. Look at where this ball goes. He heels this into the corner off the short hop. That's unreal. I mean, it short hops the back heel and he flicks it right towards that top corner. I love that goal. And I feel like I've never really seen that goal before. 8 out of 10. Lovely finish. We have Robert Woolley, who says, I conceded this banger as Preston North End hammered my Scunthorpe team. My condolences. You know it's a good goal, though, if you're posting a goal that was scored by another team. I love the fact that you can see the stadium lights on the near side of the camera, because we're zoomed out on this camera angle. Ophia. Ooh, it's a little James action, a little chest of volley. We got to zoom in there for you to be able to see that on the replay. But this is nice. This ball never hits the ground. A little Juve Champions League final action. Bastoni does a good job with that. But I'm just going to say 6 out of 10. These goals aren't knocking my socks off the way that I would have hoped before. Robert McKee up next. What do you got for us, Robert? You've got some unbelievably fast game speed is what you've got. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alderete. Oh! I like seeing the overhead kick from this angle. It looks really good. The way the legs swing. I mean, look at that. Like, he's still kind of gliding over the surface, but God, the graphics on that are just so much better, and the flick of the leg and everything. And he caught that with a lot of velocity, but it is just an overhead kick, and the level we're at, that's a 7 out of 10. This one is from Parksy. Said this one was voted goal of the month in my community, and they're a content creator. They've got their camera up here, so we can tune into some audio.
Mooney getting sent off him. Guy with the corner swings it in.
Loving the commentary.
Guy will get this again. Ozcan puts it in. Oh,
it's Harvey Barnes. Goated commentary. The commentary is goated. So we have a layoff here. We've got a layoff, and then he just kind of, I don't even know if the physics check out on this. He just scoops the ball, and it explodes towards the corner of the net and bars down. I mean, it's a nice goal. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I'm stuck in the 5 to 7 range right now. Next, from Mary Chipmus, says the Malaysian second division's popping off. All right, I'll be the judge of that. All right, Malaysian second division. We got Aziz. Oh! Oh, and it's a nice finish, too. They actually put that right in the corner completely unnecessarily. Oh, finally. This is the nastiest dribble move I've ever seen on Football Manager, and it's so clean. Oh, he just destroys him. Why is it always Southeast Asia giving us the sauciest highlights, dude? What is this? That is nasty. Oh, 10 out of 10 because I finally got to see a dribble move, dude. Like a really good one. Average Schlotterbeck Enjoyer has the next submission. Here we go. That is the most casual goal I've ever seen. Dude doesn't even look like he cares. Just brings the ball in, chips it towards the corner. You got the keeper waiting for an hour like, dang it. If only I'd moved earlier. Questions need to be asked of this goalkeeper here. Questions need to be asked. Matthias Andries, it's my time to shine. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Matthias. All right, ball over the top. Cross. Headed away. Headed away again. Okay. Low-key just tried to move my mouse, then realized it was his. Bro, I mean, clearly long shots are back in vogue. What is this? Absolute moonball just bent into the top corner. It's like he hit that straight or hooked it back towards the keeper and then into the corner. This, I would have loved to have seen this shot from behind. Very realistic looking dive from the goalkeeper as well. I really like that. I'm giving that a 9 out of 10. That's a nasty goal. We have Why Think here. Sometimes you can prepare everything you want and you just take a missile from nowhere. Yeah, that happens. So this is from the other team here. First of all, what's wrong with the net? Is the net frozen solid here? What the hell? Second of all, I would be losing my mind if this was against my team, which apparently it was against this guy's team. You have two defenders here. Nobody's able to contest this enough to stop a I mean, this guy's body is on one side of the two defenders. He's taking the shot from the other. The two defenders are somehow not even taking up the whole mass of his body. This is an insane hit. I mean, that's just the optimism sometimes. You're just like, I'm gonna go for this, and if they happen not to block it, then that's great. Also, to take that first time out of the air is crazy. 8 out of 10. Sorry that happened to you. Chike says he's 16. I don't know if this video is legal, but here we go. On the steal, ball down the wing. Oh, that's a crime. That's a crime. That is a crime. Oh, the drag through. He's left him for dead there. Oh, not again. Oh, with the outside of the foot. Stop it right now. Oh, it's pure filth. It's nastiness. What a run. Cuts this guy up and then just unnecessarily from the outside of the box just scoops it into the corner. Unbelievable. 10 out of 10. I'm sold. That is a goal and a half. Now we have Andy said, what a hit, son. And we can hear Andy. He's filming his laptop here. To the top of the box. The volley.
What a hit, son.
Thank you, Andy. It was a good hit. We have certified Kevin Enjoyer with Lorena Claudia Pena. A free kick from some 35 yards away. Also, the fact that we get this angle on Football Manager, thank you. Great angle for free kicks. Did that hit both posts? Because if so, that's basically perfect. You very rarely see that type of goal where somebody that has that in-swinging foot start at the goalkeeper and bend it into the corner. It's such a nasty goal. It's just beautiful. I mean, that's a 7 out of 10. That's a nice goal. That's an aesthetically pleasing goal to watch. Wojciech Smigovski's up next. This may be a perfectly normal goal for some, but I scored it my very first match on FM, and that's why I find it interesting. We'll be the judge. Oh, we're getting comms.
Mateta with a strike! What a goal! What a goal from Jean-Philippe Mateta, and I've got a...
Oh, it is a nice goal. I know you scored it in your first match, but I love that he takes the touch, just looks around, goes, you know what? Keeper's looking a little off his line. And unlike the other ones we've seen in this game so far, that are kind of moonballs and like bend back in and drop in, this is a laser beam off the bottom part of the crossbar. That is an 8 out of 10. I actually really like that goal. Best goal any team of mine has ever scored, not only the goal, but the whole thing. Hole spelled incorrectly, but that's okay. Abreu, I can't read. The whole thing. What if I was wrong? What if they actually do just dig a hole in the field? I'm tired of digging, Grandpa. Well, too damn bad! We got goals to score! This is very well worked. Into a bike. I mean, you know, I like it. I like it. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, Abreu. You know, if you'd spelled it right, I would have given it a 5 out of 10 because the misspelling, you know, it adds a little spice to life. From Sean Tuplin. All right, Sean. Off a corner. Keeper misplays it. I mean, this is lucky, though, right? This is nasty, right? It's a lucky goal. He knows the keeper's out. He just sets it up, and somehow that gets through like 15 people and finds the back of the net. It's beautiful, but it's lucky, so 5 out of 10. Roscoe. We're filming the computer screen again. Keeper's lost it. Oh, I do love those. I mean, that's always when you want somebody to shoot, but it's way harder to execute that than you would think. It's a pretty goal. It's a very pretty goal. Ooh. Oh, yee. I don't know. 6 out of 10, right? Because there is a big opening for him to work that in there. Aaron Gutteridge, you're up next. We're ready. The ball. Oh, he's taking it. Oh, he's taking it first time. Oh, the body contortion here. I love a good first-time shot off a long ball that you catch clean, but to get your body turned around and frame this up on the left foot and then get the lift over the keeper, I mean, oh, what I wouldn't give to see this goal from behind, like from this angle over here. Because the bend up over the keeper into that side netting on the far side, that is some nasty work. Next up is from Name, or Elliot. Happened today, actually. Well, that's convenient for you. Oh, this is just gonna, oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I wish we could see it at full speed. Maybe I can do that. Can I double the playback speed? Can we see like the full speed of this? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Look, there was no nasty pass like the Casper Dahlberg one from earlier, but this one has a first time finish and I appreciate that. Like there's nothing the opposing team can do about this. They're just cones on the practice field right now. And this, 8 out of 10. I loved it. Mike Akehurst, what you got for me, Mike? Come on, Mike. We got Ekatike. We got Ekatike. We got Ekatike. I feel like this one's gonna make the video because if we had a different angle of it, it would be way more impressive. He does not smash this by the keeper. Look where he's shooting it from. He lifts it over the keeper. The keeper doesn't even jump. That's how far over the head of the keeper it is. And then it goes right into the side netting, like just a nice soft landing. That is it's compared to some of the goals we've seen, it's not there. But I'm giving that a 6 out of 10. That is a pretty sensational goal by Ekatike. This one is from Loco Broncos. Lost my first game in charge 2-1. This is the 95th minute winner for them. I stood up and applauded, to be fair. I respect that. Sometimes you just gotta recognize game. Oh, the humanity! Losing in the 95th minute to that? Really? Oh, dude, that's wicked. That is disgusting. That is so unbelievably painful. 95th minute, you see a guy loading up from 55 yards away from the goal. And he kills this ball, too. He crushes this shot. He's not even uncontested. There's a guy with him closing him down when he shoots this. And he just cooks it. Look, yeah, 10 out of 10. How far away can... That's the farthest away I've ever seen somebody score from that wasn't lobbing the keeper. Genuinely. All right, we have Kiyoshi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The defensive clearing header into volley combo always hits. You're just charging in. The whole crowd's yelling, shoot! You're flying in slow-mo. You strike the ball, and you catch it so clean you don't even feel it come off your foot. It just explodes into the back net. Oh, keeper doesn't stand a chance on that one. I mean, that's a sweet 7 out of 10 beauty right there. Now, I've saved this one for last. This is from Owen Taylor, and it says, me, some goal that. And that is exactly why we've saved it for last. Is it worthy of being saved for last? Oh. Oh! Oh, yo, that's insane! He ramps it through off the inside of his ankle. It's taken right off the ground by Pascal Gross from 33 yards for like no reason. He just attacks this first time. Perfect volley, rolls right off the toe. I mean, the sauce on this. The ankle roll to I'm giving that a 10. I'm giving that a 10. It deserved the title. This person sent it to their friends, and it was worth it. But great goals, lads. Thanks for sending them in. I will see you on stream on Twitch and Zealand Live. If you want to watch more videos, here are the best goals on FM24. Maybe you just want to compare things, you know, see how, if FM26 is different. These goals did feel very different. I don't know why I'm saluting. I'll see you on stream at some point.